Hello, welcome back to Card Game Guru here today, and today we're back with another Crimson Vow Draft. We opened a Mythic, 6 mana, 3/4 Flying Haste, already, not so bad. 2 colors, whenever it attacks, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped at attacking. It gains when you don't control a legendary vampire, exile that creature. Card seems pretty good. Not absurd, but good. Other cards I'm looking at, I like this Sargardian Paladin, it's pretty good. I don't hate Desperate Farmer either. It's alright. I think it's the best card in the pack. Apprentice Sharpshooter is really good too. I think we're going to take the red-black Mythic and see where we can go. Storm Chaser Drake. 2 mana, 2/1 flyer. That's pretty good. Whenever it becomes target of a spell you control, draw a card. That's really good in the Aura deck. Okay. I also like Parasitic Grasp a lot. 3 mana, instant, deal 3, you gain 3. Lantern of the Lost, pretty medium. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 blood tokens. That's pretty good. Not great, though. There's a lot of removal in this pack. You got a Braid, Gift of Fangs, Parasitic Grasp. I think we're gonna, if I don't want to play our Mythic, I'm taking Storm Chaser Drake, but I want to play our Mythic, so I'm gonna take the Grasp here. Whenever it exploits a creature, whenever it exploits a creature, target creature's owner puts it on top or bottom of the library. It's not bad. It's alright. 4 mana, 4/2, enters the battlefield. Target creature an opponent controls, it gets -2/-2 as long as they have no other creatures. That's fine. What other cards? This one's fine as well. I'm looking at like Blood Crazed Socialite. Nothing else super interesting in this pack to me. The Scab's fine. This Scab's fine. Yeah, we'll take the black card. It doesn't look like green's open. I think this is the first Mythic we've opened. I was going to check and see who we're at the table with, but you can't do that anymore, can you? Super rude, Watsy. Okay. Return target creature to its owner's hand, draw a card for 2, or for 4. Or for 2, return a wolf or a werewolf, or for 4, it's an unsummon that draws a card. It's meh. Worse Inquisition, not interested. I do like Blood Tithe Harvester, though. That is a good one. Enters battlefield, create a blood token, sack Blood Tithe Harvester, target creature gets -X, where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control, so on its face, it's a 2 mana, 3/2. That you can sack to give a creature -2/-2. It's pretty good. So I'm going to take it. I was mildly impressed with Magma Plummeler the first time I played it. So it's not awful. There's no really other good red-green cards in this pack. This is a late Brine Cumber. Lightning Wolf's fine. I'm looking at Magma Pummeler or Ragged Recluse. To end the step, if you discard a card, transform it. It works really well with blood tokens. I'll take the Pummeler, I think. Okay, here we're looking at, what does this do? This card's not bad. It's like a what's the dog from what's that ever set that was that gives a creature indestructible? This gives it lifelink and indestructible if it had a counter. It's not bad. It's not what we're doing though. We're looking at like Chill of the Grave, Piercing Light, Scattered Thoughts. I think it's better than what people think it is. I'm probably taking a Lightning Wolf. I think I'm gonna take the Desperate Farmer. We don't have any 3-drops yet. I kind of want to cut the black. So that's more vampire focused, I think. Not 100% sure. It also has the better removal spells, so. That's a late Fierce Retribution. 6 mana, destroy target creature, or 2 mana, destroy target attacking creature. Bloody Betrayal. If we have a sack outlet, threatens are fine, which we don't yet. We're looking at like Fearful Villager or Sure Strike. 2/3 Menace for 3. It's not very good. I think I'll take the Sure Strike here. little bit combat trick, never hurt anybody. Another Fearful Villager. That's a late Griff Rider and Heron of Hope. White is open. Maybe we should be moving into white. And cutting red or splashing red. I don't hate Persistent Specimen. It's fine. I'm going to take the Specimen and watch for white. Brine Cumber. That's a late Brine Cumber. Creature can trample, so it gives it 1-0 and trample, and I draw a card. Or I can deal 1 damage each opponent, each creature they control, and Planeswalker. I think I'd rather have the Ancestral Anger. I don't really want to play either of those. Okay, we wield the Celebrants, so that's pretty good. So we're going to take that. Pyre Spawn. This reminds me of, is it Pitchburn Devils? The 5-mana 3/3 when it dies, it deals to 3 to any target. So I'm going to take that. I don't want to get too top heavy, but I don't want Fearful Villager in our deck. I don't hate this. I don't like that, and I don't hate this. We'll take the Celebrant. Do we have 4? We don't have 4 of the Siphon Effect, so we'll take that. Take another one. Say 3 mana, 3/1, flying, can't block. When it deals combat damage to player, create a blood token. Sack 2 blood tokens. Oh my god. And we're in the vampire deck, but there's a Hero's Downfall. What do we want to wheel? The Hero's Downfall ideally, but I don't think it's going to come around, so I wouldn't be opposed to like a Ragged Recluse. Not really interested in a second Sure Strike. It's okay though. 3 mana, 3/3 vampire. I'm already in on it. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of vampires you control end turn. Untap that creature, gains haste. Yeah. We already have 6 vampires in our deck. We're probably going to get more. I also don't hate the Rot-Tide Gargantua. So if we could wield that. Maybe a Reckless Impulse. Or Bleed Dry. We're definitely taking the vampire here. 3 mana, 3/2. Death Touch. Exploit. When it exploits a creature, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Is it better than Blood Crazed Socialite, though? So we already have 3 3-drops, and I would like to play 2 of the 3 for sure. We only have 1 4-drop. Huh. Do we have any good? We have a Specimen that the Stinger works well with. That's about it. I think we'll take it though. I haven't had the chance to play with Felstinger yet. At the beginning of your upkeep, if any opponent may sack a creature, if no one does, transform it to a 3/3 vampire for 4 with flying. And as it gets 2/0, as long as an opponent controls a human. Okay. I think this is the first time I've seen this. Huh. It's not a bad card. If we don't take the Innocent Traveler, we're looking at like Pointed Discussion. It's fine. It's like a 20-ish playable card. Lacerate Flesh is also just medium. Also medium. So we're going to take the Innocent Traveler here. Skulking Killer. Okay, sure. 3/1 for 2. Deals 2 damage UX to the top card of your library. You may play it. Then it transforms into a 4/3. Or we can take like Diagraph Scavenger, Dissenter, another Celebrants. What are our 2-drops looking like? 1, 2. That's not a 2-drop. We have 2 2-drops. So looking at Skulking Killer, Volcanic Visionary. I'm going to take the Visionary actually. Not interested in End of the Night. Also not interested in the Festivities. Don't really want to play either of those, but there is a rare that I can take. I'll take the rare. Whatever. Nothing in there we're losing out on. It's a late Wolfkin Outcast. Very late Wolfkin Outcast. 3 mana, 3/2, and deals combat damage to player, create a blood token. I think we're just going to take this. We are the vampire deck, so we need the vampire cards. That is a Flame Blessed Bolt. That is a good one. Definitely not playing Vampire's Kiss. Like, Piercing Light's fine. And I also, Ceremonial Knife's not something I want to play, so I'll take the Flame Blessed Bolt. There's a Sure Strike that I thought we were going to wheel. We'll take it. Evolving Wilds versus Daybreak Combatants versus Aim for the Head. I'm not playing best of 3, so I don't want to aim for the head. Kind of an aggro deck, so this Evolving Wilds is kind of awkward. I think we're going to take it. I think it's better than the 3-drop. Third Sure Strike. Blood Fountain. Enters the battlefield, create a blood token, sack it, return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. It's fine. I'll take the Blood Fountain. I don't hate it. Ooh, okay. Pointed discussion's fine. We are getting a little heavy on 3s, so we need to be careful. There's nothing in this deck I don't want to play if we don't have to, so that's pretty good. I will play the Skulking Killer. I think it's better than what people give it credit for, but I don't think it's great. I'm definitely not playing a blue enchantment that doesn't do anything. And we open a blue rare. So, Flash Flying Exploit. When it exploits a creature, counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. It's a good magic card. It's not going to work for us. 3 mana, deal 5 damage card creature. 3 mana, deal 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that permanent is a spirit, Rending Flame also deals damage to that controller. I don't hate that card. Is it better than a Braid? Probably. I'm going to take the Rending Flame. Creatures you control with 1/1 counters on base toughness, power and toughness 4/4, and have flying, and are angels. That's not for us. What do we think of Foreboding Statue? How many 3s do we have? We have quite a bit. We have quite a few 3s. What do we think about Blood Petal Celebrant? Could also take Gift of Fangs. Use a pump spell in our deck? Maybe. Edgar's Awakening. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. When you discard it, you may pay a black and raise dead. Or there's a Gargantua. I'm looking at like Zombify or Gargantua. We only have 1 5-drop. And exploits a creature, each opponent sacks a creature. I'm less big on this because how cluttered the board gets in this format, but we also don't have a lot of creatures I really just want to put back into play with the Edgar's Awakening, so I'll take the Gargantua. Get this out of here. Okay, 3 mana, 3/2. Zombie Cleric. When it or another zombie you control dies, look at the top part of your library. If it's a zombie, put it in your hand. Otherwise, you may put it into your graveyard. Not for us. 3 mana, 3/3 can't block. Whenever you sack or more blood tokens, target creature can't block this turn. I do like that one. Oh, there's another Blood Tithe Harvester though. Rip. I think we just got to take the Harvester here. Card's so good. And then we get this pack. Grizzly Ritual's fine. Don't want a 3rd Sure Strike. Yeah, it's definitely a Grizzly Ritual. Battlefield 3 Omen counters on it. Look at the top card of your library. Top 2 cards put in your graveyard. Whenever creatures put in your graveyard from anywhere, remove an Omen counter from it. Then if it has no Omen counters, transform it. Oh, I don't hate this card. But I think I'm just going to take the Specimen here. It is a lot of blue. Take the 2nd Gift of Fangs, 3rd Specimen, or a blue card. I might just take the Gift of... Oh, there's a Reckless Impulse. I don't hate Reckless Impulse. I'll take the Reckless Impulse. I might play that. I'm looking at like 2nd Skulking Killer or 2nd Belligerent Guest. I think I rather have the Belligerent Guest. How many 4s do we have? 1, 2, 3? Maybe not. It's just so bad. I'll take it. any of these cards. So that is not what I wanted. We will take this card. Oh, okay. Blood Petal Celebrant. I don't hate it. It's a late Flourishing Hunter. Which of these do I need? Witch's Web? Sure. Do I need any of these? I'll take the Bloody Betrayal. Take our 4th Sure Strike, 3rd Sure Strike, whatever it is, and our Siphon Efforts. Short. That was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. This is the first black-red deck I've been able to draft, so we'll see how it goes. Let's do our thing here. Let me know down below what you guys think or where you think I misdrafted at. Really helps me out. Helps me like reflect on my drafts. Let's go ahead and get in the building. I definitely want the Parasitic Grasp. Definitely want the Falcon Wrath Forebearer, Fell Stinger, Socialite, Doom Traveler. I think this card's fine, but not great. Rod Tide Gargantua will take. We'll play Grizzly Ritual too. Makes us blood tokens. It's mostly why I'm interested in it. Flame Blast Bolt, yes please. Voltaic Visionary, yes. Belligerent Guest, sure. Dominating Vampire, yes. Rekindling Flame, Rending Flame. Okay, there we go. We got there. Falcon Wrath Celebrant, sure. Pyrespawn, yes. Magma Pummeler, yes. Both Blood Thief Harvesters, and Olivia. Okay, so we got 5 cards to play around with. We're definitely going to play 1 Skulking Killer. How many vampires are in our deck? 9? That's it? They have 9 vampires? You're more likely over there. Definitely want to get our vampire count up for the Dominating Vampire. I don't think we're playing Gift of Fangs then. Let's play the 2nd Skulking Killer. We have 3 2-drops already. We could play a Blood Petal Celebrant. Do we have any synergies with Persistent Specimen? Not seeing any yet. I mean, we have like Fell Stinger. And a Gargantua. And that's about it. So, no, we don't really need to be playing the Specimens. I don't hate Blood Fountain. It's like 4 mana Raise Dead. Not Raise Dead, I don't remember which one's the black. Return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, we're playing Evolving Wilds. We're not as aggro as I thought we were. This card ain't good. 3 mana 2/2. Whenever another creature I control dies, transform into a 4/3 lifelinker. It's fine. To play another Celebrant. And do I want to play the Reckless Impulse? Or a Sure Strike? I think I'd rather play the Sure Strike. Do I want to play the Sure Strike? Yeah, we'll play the Sure Strike. Let me know down below if you guys what you guys been thinking of Reckless Impulse. And I'll see you guys for game 1. Bye-bye. Hello everybody, welcome back for game 2 here. We had some technical difficulties game 1, but we ended up losing in a nail biter. I think we're going to mulligan this hand. Oh my god. 4, 6, 6, 5? I mean... Is this any better than the last hand? I'm on the draw, I suppose. Let's put, I don't know, get a Grizzly Ritual on bottom, I guess? might have to Reckless Impulse for a land. If we don't draw a black source, I will. Let's go ahead and play this Reckless Impulse, and hey, we found a swamp at least. Okay, what you got, opponent? Just player. Man, I thought this deck was sweet too. Lost round one and a nail biter. It's a good draw. Next turn we can Skulking Killer the Spore Crawler. Should exile it? That'd be sweet. Made a 4/3. That's fine. Kill your 4/3. Tap land Skulking Killer the Spore Crawler. Pass turn. Two 3 Menace Daybound. Okay. Sure. I don't have 2 black for this, so we'll just play the Celebrants. I want to attack here. I don't hate the attack, but I also don't love the attack. I will attack. Trade with a Toxic Scorpion, yep. That's fine. Gives us a card to put into play with Olivia next turn. If we draw a land, I suppose. We're about 44% to draw a land here. That is not a land. I mean, I'm fine with playing it, I suppose. It's going to be a 3/3 for 5. Let's do it for 3. Plays a Fickle Werewolf. We don't have a whole lot of answers to them. So I can attack with it, right? Block here. Prevent the damage, kill here. It's fine. Let's just play Olivia. I don't think we're attacking with this. We will attack with... we'll just attack with Olivia. Doesn't do anything. They're just going to block. I guess we could have got in there for maybe 3, 7, 10 damage there. Really need to draw a second black here. Hexproof. Other opponent. Beginning your combat, you put 2+1. Oh my god. Excuse me? Excuse me? That's an absurd magic card. So I'm trying to think. Is there a way I don't lose this? Probably not. Now we can Olivia back to Celebrants at least. Sack of Blood here. Really trying to double spell if possible. Didn't really think this through, did I? What does the Traveler do for us? Not a whole lot. Neither does the Falcon Rat Celebrants. Puts a damage on the board. So let's get rid of the Traveler. Yeah. Drew a swamp anyways. That's unfortunate. So now we can sack this blood, discard this swamp. Draw a card, drew another swamp. That's fine, I suppose. I mean, it's not great. Let's put this Celebrant into play. Make some blood. And it's down to 4. How do we not lose this turn? I mean, we could play this. Block. Pass turn? Doesn't have trample, does it? Hope they don't kill one of my blockers. That's just very rude. Oh, I should have sacked the other one. Yep. That's fine. We're dead. Going to game 3, I suppose. This format is crazy heavy mythic. I'll see that. Back for game 3. We'll keep this one. Lead on Mountain in case they have a 1-drop. They do not. We're just going to get mana flooded, aren't we? What? Is that a human? I mean, yes please. I was actually going to attack, first strike damage, Flame Bless Bolt it, but that works just as well. Well, can do that on this one, I suppose. Draw another land. Ooh, I did not. Okay. Attack. First strike damage. Kill your creature. Play Belligerent Guest, pass turn. X equals 2. Sure. So if damage would be dealt 2 while it has any counters on it, prevent that damage, remove that many 1/1 counters. Sure, let's attack with both of them. First strike. Give us our blood. We'll play Falcon Rest Celebrants, pass turn. Choose a non-land permanent they control, return all non-land permanents not chosen this way to their hand. Then you draw a card for each opponent who has more cards in their hand than you. I will keep a blood, return the Celebrants. I will crack said blood. Discard a mountain. Guess we didn't need to do this right now. That's okay though. Play the Celebrants. Really just looking to draw an Olivia here. Inspiring idea. Yeah, now you're gonna have to discard a card. Guess not. Okay. Let's crack a blood. Sack the swamp. Drew a mountain. Let's crack another blood. Discard this mountain. Sure strike. Sure. Attack for 4. Play the visionary. Pass turn. Sure. Fine. Sure, draw this card, that's fine as well. Wandering Spirit, Wander Light Spirit rather, fine. No attacks, sure. That's a good one, not right now though. We'll do Visionary. Yes, please. I will play this as a 4/4. Thank you for asking. So they would have to triple block to kill this. No attacks. They didn't even loot. Sure. Dies, deal 3 damage to any target. Okay. Take our 2. I guess they could have... Oh, they can only block creatures with flying. Played myself. Yeah, let's see what happens here. So that's going to be 11, right? So you're dead, I think. So I go first strike here. It's fine. You all forwarded my opponent? Okay, sure. I'll take that one. And I'll see you guys for game 4. Welcome back for game 4 here, playing with our backs against the wall. And this hand is very rare. Have we got 3, 4, 6, 3, 5? We're on the draw though. Like 3 lands, we could play a 4-bearer, maybe a dominating vampire as well. And then 4, we could play an instant traveler. And keep. Hope we get lucky to make up for those first 2 games we played. Mostly the second game. Fleeting Spirit, sure. That's a good one to take with Dominating Vampire. Okay. I like it. My opponent gonna discard a card? You get some aura nonsense? That would be gross. Some like disturb nonsense, the fleeting spirit. It's a good way to get them into your graveyard. Didn't think about that. Down to 17. Okay. Opponent gonna miss their 3rd land drop here? They do. That's unfortunate, opponent. Unfortunately for me, I cannot block. So this will be a race. 4 mana though. If we can draw our 4th land and play an Innocent Traveler, that'd be pretty sweet. Like Innocent Traveler. Do some nonsense, I suppose. This card's good, but it's not great. Like, it's understated at 6, but I mean, it does cool things. Oh no, they got the circle of... That's rude. Rude. That is not the card I wanted to draw, but we're going to play it. Did we exploit something? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just trade with the Fleeting Spirit. Well, they drew their 3rd land. Okay. Can we draw our 4th land then? Still trade though. Okay with that. And I'm gonna block. Can't really afford to take 4 there. You gonna discard a card to blanket? Not opposed. Didn't think they would. Hey, we drew our land. Okay. Just play the Innocent Traveler. If we draw our 5th land. Opponent drew their 4th, so that means we gotta draw our 5th, right? That's how that works. What do you have, opponent? Flying Haste to 1/3. Beginning of combat on your turn, up to 2 target creatures you control get 1/0 until end of turn. So they should be pumping the Ancestor and the... doesn't matter. I mean, now I can't block. We're gonna go to 6 here. Yikes. No blocks. Upkeep trigger. They're gonna sack their spirit. Or are they gonna let me make it a 3/3? Or a 5/3? Nope, just a 3/3. I will accept a land here. To play this Falconwrath Celebrants, that's not gonna do a whole lot. I could also like sack their Kindly Ancestor and like suit up one of their flyers. Ooh. So we didn't draw our land, so we're just gonna pass here. What do you have? Oh. Which one's getting 3? This one? Thank you. We're still basically dead. So now I gotta chomp, take 3, go to 3. That is not a land, unfortunately. We can block the other creature now, I suppose. It is just not going my way when I record my drafts. Before this one, I did what did I do? 6-3? 7-3? Something, or 7-2? Something like that right before this one. Playing, what was I playing? Was it white-green? Training? Take my 1, go to 2. Can I please get something good? For once, let me draw a land. Give me 2 lands in a row. Drew a land. I kind of want to make sure we hit our 6th land. So, like, play this. Alright, we'll just play this. Clog up the ground a little bit more. Hope our opponent doesn't have a pump spell in their white-red deck. One can wish, right? One can wish. Okay. That doesn't do a whole lot here. That one. I'm gonna go to 1. So there's our land for our flyer. If we put back... If we have Olivia there, we can't really do a whole lot. Anything I can do. So I can Dominating Vampire, take this and attack with it. Sure, strike it. Gain 5. Go to 6? Is that the play? I suppose it's the only play we have, right? Gives a creature double strike. Feels bad. It's the only way we're living, though. Go to 6? Pass turn. What you got, opponent? Anything? Maybe? So, like, I'm going to block 3. He's going to go here. 4 will go here. Could also just start this, like, 1 point get you thing. No blocks. Definitely not playing that. Let's just play Olivia as a blocker, I suppose. You can't get anything back with it, really. Not that's important. No attacks. Really hoping to dodge the Magmar, or whatever the Magma Giant is. It's the one we don't want to see for sure. Sacks their blood, makes their statuette a 3/3. Sure. It's weird that these rose petals are falling onto the cards. So they have 6 attackers, we have 4 blockers. Blocks would look something like 3/3 on their 2/3, 4/4 on their 3/3, 3/4 on their statue, and like a 3/3 on a 2/2. Take 3, go to 2, and they lose all of their creatures, and we lose none of our creatures. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're dead, right? Feels dead. That's a vampire? Goodness. I feel like we're dead. We're gonna make some blocks. See what happens. 3/3 will block the 4/3. 4/4 will block the 3/2. And 3/3 will block the 4/3. 2, was that 7? And I'm blocking the biggest of everything. So, yep, we're dead. Well, our sweet draft deck turned out to not be so sweet apparently. As always, guys, if you like this content and want to see more, remember to smash that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see content like this on a daily basis. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.